What is Berma Rate of Change panel? It is an idea designed to find areas of strong momentum in price movement from the chart. To understand the idea, let's assume we have a chart with 5 versions of the Berma Rate of Change. The 5 indicators differ from each other in the calculation period, so that the period of each indicator is equal to twice the value of the period before it. For example, if the first Berma Rate of Change period is 10, the second Berma Rate of Change period will be 20. The third Berma Rate of Change period will be 40. The fourth and fifth Berma Rate of Change period will be 80 and 160 candles respectively. After we have learned the steps for calculating the period of the 5 indicators, we use these indicators to determine the strength of the trend as follows. When the 5 indicators move above the zero line, it is a clear indication of the strength of the momentum in the upward trend. Conversely, when the 5 indicators move below the zero line, this is a clear indication of strong momentum, but in a downward direction. When the 5 indicators do not agree with each other, this is evidence of weak momentum and sideways price movement. What is Berma Rate of Change panel? To avoid cluttering the chart, the signal generated by the 5 indicators has been condensed into a panel with 5 colored dots, placed on the right side of the indicator. If the 5 dots are blue, this is evidence of strong momentum in the upward direction. If the 5 dots are red, this is evidence of strong momentum in the downward direction. But when the 5 dots do not agree in color, this is evidence of weak momentum and the possibility of the price candles moving sideways. What is Berma Rate of Change shadows? Every time the 5 points of the Berma Rate of Change panel turn blue, we have blue shadows on the indicator, which tells us that this area on the chart was a strong area of bullish momentum. Every time the 5 points of the Berma Rate of Change panel turn red, we have red shadows on the indicator, which tells us that this area on the chart was a strong area of bearish momentum. But when the 5 points do not agree in color, this is evidence of weak momentum, and therefore the shadows do not appear. What is Berma Rate of Change arrows? These are arrows that appear on the chart to indicate the possibility of the beginning of a new major trend in price movement. When the 5 points agree for the first time on the blue color, this is evidence of the possibility of a change in the main general trend on the chart, from bearish to bullish. Conversely, when the 5 points agree for the first time on the red color, this is evidence of the possibility of a change in the main general trend on the chart, from bullish to bearish. At the end, we have basically learned about Berma Rate of Change panel. Also, we have learned about Berma Rate of Change shades and arrows. Now let's move on to the next topic.